Hello and welcome back to the StarterCookie channel. If running your business's social media is leaving you feeling overwhelmed or like you're posting but not getting anywhere, don't stress, you're not alone. One of the biggest mistakes that I see businesses make as a social media marketer is not having a strategy to steer them towards their goals. In fact, without a strategy, a lot of business owners can't even tell me what their goals are with social media or how they plan to achieve them. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a guide for creating your social media strategy that will give you a clear roadmap to online success and help you achieve your business goals. But before we get into it, in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chloe and I'm the social media and paid ads expert here at StarterCookie. I've developed winning social media strategies for brands big and small, and I can tell you for a fact that no business is too small to benefit from a well-crafted social media strategy. So grab a pen and paper because we've got a lot to cover in this video. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of your social media strategy and start by defining your goals. Are you aiming for social media growth, high engagement, increased website traffic, new leads, or perhaps growing that coveted email list? Likely it's a mix of these, so write them out in order of priority, and most importantly, ensure that these goals are aligned with your overall business strategy. Note that your goals or priorities might change as your business grows. For example, here at StarterCookie, our priority at the moment is to raise brand awareness, build trust and authority, and create a connection with our audience. Later, once we've established that trust and connection with our audience, and once it's grown to a substantial size, our priorities will shift to growing our email list and generating socially sourced sales. Let's move on to step 2, which is performing a competitor analysis. Once your goals are in place, it's time to get a lay of the land by conducting a thorough analysis of both your direct and indirect competitors. Take a peek at other brands, businesses, and creators in your space and see what's trending and what's working for them, and maybe what's not working so great. Learning from others can provide such valuable insights and help you stand out in an otherwise crowded social media landscape. Moving on to your content pillars. Content is the backbone of your social media strategy. In this step, you'll define your content pillars, which are the fundamental themes that will shape your content. And while this can vary by industry, the most common content pillars that brands use are educational, promotional, entertainment, inspiration, and connection. Now, these are obviously really broad, overarching themes and don't really give you much direction. So within each content pillar, brainstorm 5 to 7 themes. For example, here at StarterCookie, under the educational pillar, we could share tech tips, marketing hacks, or the latest social media trends. Under the inspirational pillar, we could share motivational quotes or inspiring speeches from other successful people, entrepreneurial success stories, Let's talk about the heart of your strategy. Who are you creating content for? Define your target audience and list out their needs, preferences, and pain points. The better you get to know your audience, the more tailored and engaging your content will be. Create personas to represent your ideal audience members and even include images if you can. It'll make crafting content that resonates with your audience so much easier. You should literally be able to picture who you're speaking to down to their hair color when you're filming a social media video. In fact, when I wrote my notes for this video, I pictured you sitting on the other end of a computer screen, an entrepreneur with dreams about your business, about going viral on social media, and the sales just piling up faster than you could fulfill them, but no clue how to make that happen. I see you. I know who you are. Okay, now that you know who your audience is, it's time to infuse some personality into your brand. How do you want your brand to be perceived on social media? This is where brand messaging comes in. Define your tone. Is it friendly, casual, formal, informative? Establish a consistent style across all of your platforms. Your brand's voice should be instantly recognizable, creating a sense of familiarity with your audience. In step 6, you're gonna lay out your SEO and hashtag strategy. This step outlines how you plan to make your content more discoverable, or in other words, how you'll assist the algorithm in categorizing your content for search. Compile a list of keywords and hashtags relevant to your industry. And here's a pro tip for you. If you type a keyword into TikTok's search feature and then scroll down to the others searched for section, you'll see a list of keywords that people are actively looking for. So incorporating these into your content can enhance its reach and get your content in front of more people. Next, commit to your posting frequency and the types of content you'll be sharing. Tailor your posting frequency and content types to each platform. If your audience spends the majority of their time on Instagram, then post the majority of your content on Instagram. If their platform of choice prioritizes video content, then commit to making as much video content as possible rather than creating graphics. Remember, go where your audience is. That's the golden rule. Now let's talk about collaborations. If influencer marketing is on your radar, allocate a budget for collaborations. Partnering with influencers is a great way to get your brand more exposure and to a broader audience, and to add a touch of authenticity to your content. Specify the types of influencers you want to work with or partner with, and the ideal number of followers and engagement rate that they should have to be able to work with you. If you want more tips on how to do this, let me know in the comments and I'll make a more in-depth video on how to collaborate with influencers. Next, determine your budget for promoted posts. Paid posts can be a game changer if it's done correctly, so you should definitely consider allocating a budget for promoted or boosted content. These investments can significantly amplify your reach, targeting specific demographics and increasing your engagement. It's a strategic move that can, when done right, give you impressive results. One tip here is to only boost your best performing content. If it's already performing well with your audience organically, it will likely perform well with a larger one. Last but certainly not least, let's talk analytics. Regularly schedule check-ins to evaluate your performance on each platform. Whether you utilize a third-party tool like Later, Hootsuite, or Sprout Social, or opt for each platform's free analytic tools, it's entirely up to you. Either way, reviewing these frequently helps you gather valuable insights into what's working and what's maybe not working so great. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to creating the ultimate social media strategy. Remember, it's not just about the numbers, it's about creating a meaningful connection with your audience and adding value to them. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, happy strategizing.